the game, didn't you? It's your boy, Uncle Jimmy, live in the house, on the couch, with the Evening Social Podcast. Did I say it right that time?
Yes, you did.
All right, then. I'm here, damn it.
Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by Jegna Klub TV and Wilson's Pizza and Grill.
This from my pops, California coastlines, living out my real mind. Now it's really showtime, now it's how I draw a line. From the fake to real, that's how it feels when you multi. But let's not forget all of the giants I wanna stunt down. Scared that their positions can't be taken with a new sound.
Thank you guys for coming out. I am Kim Keys. I am a member or an artist off of the District record label with Joe Black, Joseph Macklin. This first song I'm about to do is off my EP I just released entitled Love Makings of Me, called Real Thing. If y'all don't got that, go ahead and get that for me. It's on all your digital outlets, Spotify, Apple iTunes, YouTube. Do me a favor and purchase it. Don't stream it, purchase it. Thank you.
What's happening, good people? As always, you're in for a treat tonight. Welcome. We're happy to have you here to play a part in keeping the culture with us on the Evening Social Podcast. I am, first things first, don't forget the coach, then comes Mo.
And I'm Jabrelle, Jenee.
And cannot forget our DJ, being Rich. You know, I'm still going to say this, he's the only one on the show got his own camera. I still ain't figured that out. He get his own camera. Hey, but follow him on Instagram, DJ Being Rich. Any genre, anything you need, any type of thing, he got you. All right? We are here with the legendary, the man from the 80s. Oh, did I say that? My bad. I didn't mean to say that.
Say it with your chest out.
Washington High School's finest.
Say it with your chest
Class
out.
of 80.
Say it with your chest out.
It's out. Class of 80. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm sorry. I was talking over you. Go ahead. Say it again.
Say it again. Run it back.
Go back over. Run that back.
No,
I'm sorry.
that was some good stuff.
No, that was Washington. You said Washington High School.
No, I didn't say that.
Boy, now you gotta listen. You gotta know he's gonna hate.
Dot boys in the house. You know what I'm saying? From Washington High School. Class of 80.
Yeah, we got
1980?
Yes, sir.
You know.
And they in the house, too. They came out tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Ben be ready.
Oh! Yes, hey, man. What do you play that? Because he was called Jimmy the Freak. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. We got Uncle Jimmy Dodds in the house.
PG too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, we're so happy to have you here tonight.
Hey, man, I'm happy to be here.
Man.
Promise you.
This is exciting. So, just to run down a couple little things as we are on our live here tonight. And as we are, I just want to say a couple things. First, I want to give an opportunity to say something about our partners that we have here tonight with us. Our partners that we have for our episode tonight is brought to you by one of your class of 80 classmates, Wilson's Pizza and Grill. You know,
Yes, sir.
Episode pizza.
Yes, sir.
Then we have Henderson Entertainment, New Wall Street, Jegna Klub TV. Our venue is here, 1739 Gallery, right on the corner of 18th and Walnut in Kansas City, Missouri. Do not forget, First Fridays will be here this Friday. Do not forget it's here. All right. Then we don't want to forget our brand partners. You know, as always, I'm rolling with the truth. This is new that haven't come out yet. It's Icons.
You know, I want
Truth.
you to just live it up.
You know what I'm saying? Apparel.
Live
So if you like it, you know, y'all see it, you like it. Hey, T-Money, get a picture.
Live it up. I want you to enjoy every minute of
Get
this.
that Mo Truth. T-Money says truth, but Mo Truth. You see what that?
What does
Get
that even mean?
That,
What does that mean?
that means we telling Mo truth. We tell truth, but now we
The
telling
truth
Mo
is that
truth.
you
You see what I'm saying? We
you
telling Mo
fishing
truth.
for attention,
All right.
bro.
I'm
That's
no, it's just, listen. I'm repping my brand. I'm just repping the brand. It's the truth.
That is the truth.
It's kind of like the Spike Lee movie, Mo Better Blues.
Mo Better Blues. That's all
Mo
it is.
Better?
Mo Better.
Make it Mo Better.
Make it more better. That's what I'm saying. More
That's
truth,
it.
make it more truth. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You know, if you like
Let's
it,
move forward.
they about to bring it out the vault. So if you like it, put a comment or something, say something, and you can place your order. You know what I'm saying, in advance for one. Then we also do have, you know, Brainiac 91, comfort with a bit of style. Get into it.
What I see is that you're trying to kick me while I'm down. But the truth of it is that Brainiac 91 is dope either way, baby. I don't have on any today. We got new fall line coming out.
I didn't say
Comfort
nothing
with a little
against
bit of
Brainiac.
style.
No,
Get
I
into
love
it.
Brainiac
No, man, I
91.
felt it was a.
I love Brainiac 91.
Shout out to my baby Kamisha.
Yeah, I love Kamisha. I rock with her. She just, I feel the heat coming from over there. Drip Ultra Pure Water, Sweeties Teas. Tonight is brought to you by another Wyandotte County person.
Yeah.
You know, Sleek Vodka. It's in the house.
Sleek.
So if you're in here, it's a chocolate vodka, the smoothest around. Please go get you know what I'm saying, a tasting. They got a tasting
I
here
kid
tonight.
you not,
All right,
Sleek is
smooth.
so smooth. I don't even do vodka, but Sleek, baby, all day. Go get y'all a shot. He over there serving them. Don't he look pretty with his Sleek shirt on?
Raise your hands if you need a shot over there. Go ahead, y'all. All
Go
of
ahead,
y'all
go get you one.
back in the back there. All y'all make sure y'all get a shot back there.
Yeah. Confidence 71. I got Brandosis. Wavy by PLG.
Hey, can y'all make sure that the people way back up there in the back get shots? Come
Sound
on.
like a setup.
There you go.
Look at Dewey.
Yeah, do-wah back there.
I'm saying, you know, the people back there can't get up here, man. Hey, man, for real, man.
Keys gonna take care of my guy. Keys.
There you
gonna
go.
do it. He
Get
gonna
some
it.
for the people
He
up
gonna
in the
get
top
it. He
back
gonna
there,
get it.
man.
He
Come
gonna
on.
get it.
Shout out to Keys and Dave.
Yeah. Then the grocery store. And cannot forget my guy, Max Mendoza with Heartland 180. Cannot forget that. Okay, so we got all the business out the way. Now let's have some fun.
Let's do this, man.
I'm going to forego a couple things and move because, you know.
Because you spent all that time talking about your shirt because it's your show.
Come
Yeah,
on,
well, this is the
Jimmy.
thing. So now this is the thing, Jimmy. This is the thing, Jimmy. I wasn't going to say nothing about the other parts of it. You know, but I do that each show.
And I saw that.
You know, so
That's why I showed up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not nothing new.
Nonsense.
You know, but that ain't why I'm foregoing things. I'm foregoing things because of other things. And I don't want to put that out
You
there.
know what?
You know what I'm saying? Ben don't let me talk too long. He'll cut me off, so I'm going to stop. All right. But, so let me just ask this, because this is a platform that we use to build a mindset of our community with an entrepreneurial mindset and economically independent individuals. That's kind of what this platform is to put in front of our youth, people who look like them that are thriving in professional manner. All right, some kind of ad-lib or something. That's why she looking. She like,
Listen,
read
come
my
on, move
parts and
along.
stuff. Okay, there we go. But part of that is I got to ask you this. So if we were to ask you, what is your profession or your career, what would you say?
Oh, I like
Now
that.
say that with your chest out. Let me say it with your chest out.
Father.
Okay. Okay.
No, I would say entertainer.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
honestly.
I like that. Now, with that said, let me ask you this. So far, what has been the most fun or enjoyable, you know what I'm saying, that you've had doing? What you mean what I'm saying? He's an entertainer. What's been the most?
Okay.
Well, it was one night at the Firelight
Uh-huh.
that two ladies
Uh-huh.
picked me up and they took me home. And
That was the most fun, yeah?
Yeah.
I was talking about on air.
well, bro, clarify.
This is PG.
I gotta want to know what happened when you got
You asked
home.
me what was
This is PG. You said entertainer.
PG.
So you were still entertaining is what you're saying. So now I'm sitting on TV. I'm talking about, you know,
PG. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm
Why
sorry.
you on?
Let me
Best you
behave.
can.
Why you on TV?
Actually, I think I love. Man, in life you got to enjoy everything you do. You can't just you got to enjoy every day. You got to you got to find something good out of every day in life. So to ask me what's my favorite moment, man, I enjoyed every day. I enjoyed every moment. I mean, bro, going from working at the sheriff's department for 17 years to working at Fox.
And that.
You know, come on, man. I went from conducting roll call to being on national TV in 48 hours, and I had never been on TV a day in my life.
Which would you prefer then? I mean, you've been in a number of places, right? Was it television, the entertaining that you do now, your career in law enforcement,
Radio.
Which would you prefer?
Of course, I love the pay of entertainment.
Okay.
Of course, I love the pay of entertainment. But, and y'all gonna think nothing takes the place of doing something important in your community. Nothing takes the place of knowing that you do something in your community to make a difference for the better. You know, so if I had to do it all over again, I can't guarantee you I would.
So, you saying you wouldn't guarantee that you would be in the sheriff's department again?
No, I can't guarantee you that I would.
Okay.
I mean,
Why?
So
I mean,
you might have been a fireman then.
oh, hell
like,
no.
why? I mean,
No. I told you, we already had that conversation. Terrence tried to get me to be a fireman. He explained to me, oh, man, you might have to run in the house to get some people out.
Yeah.
Wait, look, and they ain't my family? My family already know. I done taught my kids. I got kids right. I got one kid that ain't here right now.
Right.
You know why she ain't here? Her little ass played with matches. There she is. I lied. There she is.
She peeked around that corner on me. She came around that corner like, hold up, swallow up.
Hey, man, that's my boy Tidy right there, man.
Yeah.
That's my boy Tidy right now.
Yeah.
Hey, back in the day, bro, man, we go back to the grind, man, for real. Oh, you got good people out here.
Yeah,
You got good people out here. They came to see
They came out
you.
to see Uncle Jimmy Dodds.
Hey.
Back in KC.
No, now if Tidy, hey, bro, I still ain't got your money. I know you bring he bringing us some stuff from the Firelight, man. I ain't got your money, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, man, that's why he came. That's
from
why
the
he looked like
era
that. I
of
said, okay,
poppin',
normally he's
poppin'.
smiling. He kind of got that serious look on his face.
Hold up. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said?
What she said?
Say that again.
I said he came from the era when Firelight was popping.
Will y'all please tell?
That's crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
he got it popping.
Oh, well, listen, it was
He got
popping
it
at the time.
popping. DJ Jimmy the Freak, got it.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's for real, honestly, bro.
Nah, for
That's
real.
real, man. Take that.
Hey,
Come on.
honestly, hey, because when I started there, it wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started out, I had one night. I think I had Thursday night.
And you was
When-
DJing?
Yeah, I just had one night. And when it was over, I was there every night, but damn, we was there almost every night. At one point, Firelight was open almost every night.
Yeah.
You know, for real. And for you, and the thing is, you don't know about the good old days until they done already, gone through them.
Yeah.
Nobody knew at that time that was the good old days. Because let me tell you this, back in the day at the Firelight, the thing about the Firelight was you had to dress up to go to the Firelight. And so you couldn't get in the Firelight if you had on jeans. You couldn't get on the Firelight if you had on Timbs. You had to dress for the occasion. So, and the thing was, man, you never had a problem, man. We never had a problem.
What you think about what it's like now compared to what was that, I would say the mid to late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you have to understand it was a different culture back then, and I hate even hearing. I don't even really like the word culture, but even if you just look back at the videos back then, okay, I mean, hey man, we are the era that made R. Kelly famous, we're the era that made it popular to keep it in the closet, I mean, or.
So you saying Washington class of '80 is the era that made R. Kelly famous?
Oh yeah, we probably did. Yeah, we probably did. But honestly though, man, if you look back at that era and you look at that music, I mean, look at Boys to Men, R. Kelly, Isley Brothers. I mean, just look at how the artists dressed. Mm-hmm. It didn't start going to hell till Jodeci and them came around. And,
Wow.
You gonna do it to Jodeci?
I love Jodeci, but remember, hold it.
To Lil Wayne.
Remember, Jodeci was the group that came out. He took off the T-shirt and had his pants hanging off his ass.
With the leather vest
Jodeci
and
came
the
out kind of
boots?
dressed like you,
Okay, but remember this. But also remember, Casey was one of the first ones running around with his pants hanging because he wanted to be like Tupac.
That was true.
How do you want it?
Yeah, that's true.
How do you feel?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
go
true.
ahead.
We know coming up.
Okay.
You don't know nothing about that.
Okay. We got to jump into something real quick because
Sorry
this is
about
one of our favorite segments.
Uh-oh.
So we got to get into this. This is called, I got to get Uncle Jimmy into the icebreaker fun question segment.
Oh,
You see what I'm
man.
saying? I got to get you in here. This is brought to you by Drip Ultra Pure Water.
Okay, because
So-
I just want to make sure y'all ain't going to drop some ice or something. Oh, the icebreaker challenge. Oh, no, I had a stroke. Look, I had a stroke. Man, I've been done locked up.
We know you quick on your feet. You know what I'm saying? We know you quick on your feet. So we just want to ask you a
It's
few
all
questions.
fun and games till you got to call EMS. Come on, man. What we doing, bro?
So we're going to ask you a few questions. We're going to just see if you can answer them for us. These.
Okay. I saw you talking to one of my baby mamas out there.
You see me talking to her?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
she
you
here
can't
now?
ask me no questions.
About your baby mama.
Nothing.
What about the kids?
Nothing.
What about the kids?
No,
Don't ask me a
kid.
I got a receipt for one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
Shut up, Steve! Hell, you got a receipt for one too. Shut up.
Well, I want to ask you about
I'm
the
sorry,
receipt.
but let's go, man. Let's
I
go.
want to
man.
ask you about the receipt.
Let me behave. I'm sorry.
It's
Wait, well, I'm trying to
Hey,
figure out
hey,
which one
listen,
your baby mama.
when Uncle Jimmy came, they knew what was coming. They already knew what was coming.
Trying to look
So,
everybody in their eyes.
my first question is, what? This dude here. Oh man, I knew this was gonna be the night. Okay, let's go.
Hold up, wait, because
You want to
let
hold
me
up?
just say this
to
because
hold up?
I grabbed in your cooler.
So
in
you
there,
want to host now?
I thought that it was. I
Do you wanna
thought it
host?
was pineapple juice. It was apple juice,
It was apple juice.
and I'm sitting up here laughing. And apple juice do something strange
Do
to
something
me. So
strange.
I'm just letting y'all know. Come on,
Apple
let's
juice do
go.
something
Make it move. Make it move, bro. Come on, man.
That's why we got that aromatic up there.
Okay, come on, man. I'm sorry. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, because I already know what you're
Listen,
talking
he
about.
gonna have to scoop
So
off
here
of
we
you.
go with this. The first question is for you.
Yes, sir.
What two keys can't open any doors.
I could crack a joke on that.
I mean, it's
2 keys of baby powder.
no, that's not it. Them ain't the keys. Them ain't the
Wait,
keys.
what's the question?
I asked him what 2 keys can't open any doors. He said 2 keys of baby powder.
I can figure one.
I was in law enforcement.
I understand.
Okay,
I
I'm saying,
understand.
and I'm just saying that would get you hurt in the hood if
Right.
you had.
It will
Ain't
open
no
the door.
doors gonna
Now,
get open for you.
It is a door that's gonna get open. That's the butt whooping door.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a door gonna be
okay.
open. So
There you go.
them keys open up a door.
All right. What 2
We
keys?
talking about what 2 keys can't open any door, none whatsoever.
Heard? The key to life and the key to success.
The key to
There was
life,
plenty
open
of
up
doors.
life and success.
I don't know if you. I ain't found the key yet.
Okay, well we gonna
I was
we
thinking
gonna.
the
I mean, I'm just saying if it's a key to it, I haven't found it. It's a fictitious statement.
Well, you listen.
I'm 60 years in the game. Have you seen the key?
Because Mo,
So is there actually a key? Go ahead. You asked me. Now go ahead. It's your show.
Hey, listen. I'm
It's
glad.
your
I'm
show.
glad that you trying
just
to
gave you 2.
you trying to make your answer correct. You
I'm
see what I'm saying?
trying.
That's what happened in Washington. You give a wrong answer, but you try to make it correct.
Because what did y'all teach us?
You know,
What
I
did y'all
didn't
teach
nothing
us?
at Washington.
What you teaching now?
I don't teach that you make the wrong answer right.
But
I
it's
don't
the
teach
effort that counts.
I love the effort. That's why I said I love the effort.
Man, nah,
Hey, listen,
Moby, don't
you-
Photoshop
Now,
that love
let me
forever.
explain something to you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
You gonna get something for the effort.
Okay, I tried.
You
But
gonna
what's
get
the
something for
answer?
effort.
What's the answer?
Monkey and donkey. Monkey and donkey don't open no doors. That's the 2 keys. All right.
And here come the bull. Come on, let's do question number 2.
Hey, tight end. Did you just hear that?
All right. So
Go
let's
ahead,
go
man.
with the
All
next
right, question number 2. A girl fell off a 50-foot ladder,
That's her fault.
but didn't get hurt.
Okay.
Why?
Because she was dead before she hit the ground, and Jesus took her up to heaven.
That was a good one. He got her before she fell, huh?
Yeah. Jesus take the wheel.
Well, I got to give you something for that imagination, boy. You just deep. Use deep. I love it.
She's okay. Why didn't she hurt herself?
Yeah, why she ain't hurt herself? She fell off a 50-foot ladder. Why didn't she hurt herself?
Because she was a trampoline artist, and she had them things on her that flipped her on the ride.
Boy, you got imagination.
I'm gonna tell you how I love how straight your face was with that.
You good?
I'll go for it.
You good? That's why I was having. That's why these questions could only be asked to you. I wouldn't ask nobody else.
I'll go for that.
Okay, here, and can I
like
take this opportunity
I like
to
it.
teach the young kids something? Okay, I teach opportunity to teach young kids something. Okay.
But that's not the right answer. But go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I think it was pretty good. But
I said it was good.
because
The effort was
she
there.
was talking about the look on
You
my
get an
face.
A plus. You
The
get an A
look
for
on my
effort.
face. We just talking about the look on my face.
A for
Okay.
effort. A for effort. And A for selling it.
Would you like to give a statement to the police about what happened?
Absolutely. I'm pretty good at that.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, yes.
Don't listen to Charleston White sitting up here telling you to walk into the damn police station and just start running your mouth.
Listen.
Because them statements that you make will be held accountable. You sitting up here listening to Charleston White. You need to snitch on everybody. But you're going to have them snapping to you when you get in jail. You do realize when you get to jail that paperwork's going to follow. You see all these gangsters pulling up this paperwork, right?
All the gangsters.
Oh, it got quiet, didn't
Did
it?
you say all the gangsters pulling
Yeah,
up the
we
paperwork?
switched from the
I'm
fun
sorry. I'm
questions.
sorry. I just had to throw that out there.
We gonna
I had
go
to
back
throw that
the
out
fun
there. I'm
questions
sorry, man.
And get back
I'm
in
sorry,
it.
man.
We
I had to go
finish
there.
up a couple fun
I
questions.
kind of got a
I'm
fun
sorry, man.
question
I didn't-
today.
It's okay. We're going to let you get
You remember we talked about the dude that tried to make me run into a burning building?
Yeah, we talked about that.
There he is. It's
Yeah.
Terrence. Okay,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
seen him over there. We talked about it. I heard that.
When we
So-
done with it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What was the answer to your question?
The answer to my question?
Why didn't she die?
Oh, because she was on the bottom. She was already
She was on the bottom bunk.
She was on the last little step, the first step.
That ain't what you said. You said 40 feet.
I said that the ladder was 50 feet. That don't mean she was
It's
at
a
the top.
50-foot ladder, and she fell off it, but she was on the bottom rung. She hadn't climbed up 50 feet. That's why she didn't get hurt. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Now, next one. Let's get to the next. We got a couple more for you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
Hold on.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh, you want a drink? Go ahead.
Yeah,
get you a drink.
go.
Yeah, you need a drink. Here, get a piece of that. Get that.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, here we go. Now, this one here. Now, this came from. Now, this might be a little hard for you. Because this came from a group of Sumner graduates that proposed this.
Okay. Are we talking? Okay,
So-
what year Sumner?
Co-sign.
Are we talking
About
real
Academy.
Sumner?
Sumner
Are we talking about
Academy.
real Sumner? Or are we talking about fake Sumner?
He said fake.
Are we talking real Sumner? Are we talking? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. This Sumner you talking about? What color were they jerseys?
Why
Were they
don't you say
colors
this?
black and
I'm gonna say
orange?
this. I'm gonna say this.
Or were they?
I'm gonna answer the question.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm gonna answer the
Jimmy.
question.
I love you.
It's the Sumner when you graduate.
Is it the people that went from
It's
northeast
the Sumner
to
that you
Sumner?
graduate.
Is it
When
the
you
people that went from
graduate, it's the
northeast?
same Sumner.
Say
That's
what?
I'm saying. It's the same Sumner. When you graduated in '80, this is the same Sumner that was there then. This is all I'm saying.
Okay,
Now,
we'll take them.
this is-
They got grandfathered in. Go
Okay,
ahead.
there we go. All right. So it says what starts with E and ends with E, but only has one letter in it.
What starts with E?
Starts with E and ends with E, but only has one letter in it.
Oh my God.
What, I?
So it starts with E and it ends with E and it only has one letter in it, and it's I.
Yeah, I. One letter. What the hell you talking about?
So how do it start with E and end with E
That
and
was
only
actually
have
pretty
one letter in
good.
it?
That was good.
I don't really care about all that other. You just said one letter. I got that
No,
part.
So it
that
starts
was
with
good,
E
bro.
and ends with E.
That was
E
good.
Y E I.
No,
They don't have one letter.
it do, Bobby.
No,
If
it
you
doesn't.
just say I, it has one letter.
Thank you.
Yes, it does.
Will y'all please tell him I'm not the one
I'm gonna give you
that.
that. I'm gonna give you that. That don't have one letter in it. But listen to me.
No.
You are the king of coming up with the closest answer. I mean, boy,
Yo, I think that was slid under the radar. That was
a pretty good one. I'm gonna give you that one. I like that. Now I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I'm gonna
like
like that. I like that because that was a good one. The rest of them was a little short.
Why is everybody
But
out
that
there
right
going?
there
Like,
was
you
a
ain't
good
got a point to that.
That was pretty good. I see some Googlers out there.
When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I could have been wrong, but I ain't wrong this time because I
When you wrong,
could have
Been
been
right.
right.
There you go. I'm with you. I'm with you. I like that. We're going to let that one slide.
What movie was that from?
We're going to let that slide. What movie was that from?
What movie was
Why
that
give it
from?
to me again?
Come on, hold on. Whoa. Get rich or not trying. Come on, man.
Whoa.
There you go back to moving in the back seat again.
Come on, there you go.
There you go,
There you go.
man.
Back moving in the back seat. Boy, what's that? Yeah,
You just met him. You want to shoot him? You just met him.
Yeah.
Come on, go ahead. Don't be scared.
I'm talking to him. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's my turn.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
See, now y'all digging deep. See, there you go.
Nah, she's trying to, she's on
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How can a girl go 25 days without sleep? Without sleep. How can she go 25 days without sleep?
You talking to them or you talking to Uncle Jimmy?
I'm talking to Jimmy. He hear me?
Yeah, Uncle
Oh
Jimmy,
no,
he
actually,
was
no.
confused.
Let me tell you
Nah,
something.
he
I
know who I'm
realized
talking
from
to.
watching the videos. You don't realize this,
Mm-hmm.
but sitting right here, she had one eye that was looking at me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she tricked me. She tricked me because this eye was looking over here. I'm like, I didn't know. Okay.
What did you say?
Now, see what I said? You see what I just
How
said?
can a girl go 25 days without sleep?
She's gone to prison and she's scared to death.
Woo! Boy, she went to prison. She was scared to death. Okay. You accepting that?
No, what?
Ah, okay. Okay.
Nah,
So
man,
you sleep
come on.
well?
Huh?
You sleep well?
I do sleep well
In prison?
at night.
That wasn't what we were talking about.
It is, actually.
No, I'm just saying.
It said, how can a girl go 25 days without sleep?
She's not sleeping.
Man, we appreciate you.
You all
Wait,
right?
what was that the answer?
No, it's she sleep at night.
I just said she ain't sleeping. That's pretty good.
That one flew.
Okay,
That's
all
all
right.
right.
Okay, that's
She
close.
said 25 days, like during the day, 25 days. She sleeps at night. So she goes to bed at night.
right.
That's all.
Hey, man, do y'all
it's
see
okay.
the look that Jesus is making over there?
Yeah, I see the,
Jesus like,
I see the look that he
I ain't
making
get
back there. I see the look that he making back there like, boy, if Uncle Jimmy don't get it together. Come on. Let's move to something else,
Let's
Uncle
do
Jimmy.
it.
Yeah, we appreciate you letting us have a little fun with
That
you.
was
Well,
fun.
wait, let me take it back. We appreciate you having a little fun with us.
No, I
We
appreciate
should.
being here, man. Honestly.
Okay. Let's talk real quickly. Just, you were born where?
Right here
Right
You was
where?
born in Kansas City, Missouri?
on this couch, right? No, Kansas City, Kansas, man. Actually, I was born. Honestly, I was born in Argentine, Kansas.
Argentina,
30,
Kansas.
37th Street, Argentine, Kansas.
Argentina, Kansas. Okay.
There you go, Kansas
This-
City, all my life.
So, childhood, let's talk just a little bit about growing up.
Talk to me.
Talk a little bit about your mom and dad, influence on you.
What about them?
Did they not
I
have
mean,
any
if
influence?
You want to pass over, that's fine. We can do that too. You know what I'm saying? we can pass over that. You know?
Actually, yeah. I was actually raised predominantly, like most young black people, we was raised by our grandmothers.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to get
So,
to that.
there
'cause
you
she
go.
told you something important, but this is why I'm asking.
There you go. Go
Because
ahead.
we have some, our
Go ahead.
listeners that have similar situations now,
Okay.
not just back then.
There
So
you
that's
go.
why I'm asking about the relationship with mom and dad.
Well,
because
okay,
they
let me
have
say this.
some
Let me say this.
relationship.
So since we're going to talk about the relationship with my mother, first of all, my mother and I have a different relationship because my mother and I, we grew up together, as with a lot of parents.
Mm-hmm.
So with my mother and I, we didn't have because we struggled. We went through the struggling together.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like mom always had everything together. We had to struggle to make it. And for me being a young black man, I had to, a lot of young black men, we kind of get put in the unfair situation of being, you're the man of the house. How the hell can I be the man of the house? And I'm 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I'm a child.
Yeah.
But we don't have that opportunity to do that. So there was so much, of course we want to complain about that. Mm-hmm. But all of that made me what I am today and made me able to survive and be able to make it because of everything my mother taught me about survival and make it, and how you can take a can of baby formula and wrap it up in the blanket and push it out up under the buggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was a joke, bro.
Well,
I thought that was real
I was gonna
nice.
let you get that one off too.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
It probably was true. I don't know where it came from. Wait, but I think I might have just had a flashback.
Flashback?
No, mommy, we didn't pay for that. Don't worry, she don't watch none of my stuff.
Oh, she don't watch? Okay,
No.
all right. Let's talk about grandma.
You just be
Because
wild.
when we talk, there was something that was really that you pushed, that grandma pushed into you that helped you. So let's talk about grandma. What's the influence that she had on you?
A broom?
Yeah. With that broom handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that handle part, not the sweeping part, the handle part.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. But oh, you got the sweeping part
Yeah,
too?
both.
Oh, okay.
Both.
You got every piece of it.
What did I tell you about my grandmother? I forgot. What did I tell you?
One thing that you said is the influence that her making you go to church. And
Yeah,
it
definitely.
put something into you.
Well, definitely. But see, back then that was never an option.
Mm-hmm.
When we was growing up, you didn't have the option of going to church. You went to church.
Yeah.
whether you wanted to go to church or not. And truthfully, I don't know what the hell they doing nowadays, because back then, if you really was in church, you went to church in the morning, you went to church in the afternoon, you went to church in the evening, and then you had to go to church on Wednesday, then you had to go to usher board, and then
Choir
before you know
rehearsal.
it, then you got to go to choir practice.
Yeah.
And I mean, you miss your insulin, all of that. Period. You be sitting in church like, you know, Jesus will bring you through. No, the hell he won't. I need a shot. See, they be putting unjust pressure on Jesus. Jesus like, that look like a doctor? Y'all need to call 911 for this. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Now, remember before when we was eating, he said, "Ooh, I didn't know you were so dark."
Who said that? Oh, did Bo say that?
Yeah. I'm like,
I
what?
said I didn't know you were so dark.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, he's talking about my humor.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. Childish.
Oh man, this guy is something there. Oh. So let's talk about.
What did they think I was gonna do, Terrence? Did they think?
No, this is what I knew he was gonna do.
Come on,
Henderson, I knew he was gonna do this. I knew.
You know, this is why when I go to church, they be like, anybody got something to say? I be like, they be like,
just sit down.
First of all, giving honor to God, Pastor Davis, members of Christ Church of the Jesus.
Mr. Dodds, move aside. Yeah, Sister Jen.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about you coming out of high school. All right?
Yes.
You're coming out of high school, and what is the career field that you get into? I'm trying to figure out how I'm just gonna ask. I'm just be blunt and ask it. How did you get in the sheriff's office?
You asked me two questions. First of all, you asked me a question.
Yeah, I'm skipping to the first one.
No.
I want the last one. How did you get into the sheriff's office?
That question is very important because it was a decision that I made at 16 years old.
Okay.
And I realized at 16 years old, I was not going to college.
Okay.
Right.
And I was not getting a scholarship, none of this. So
Okay.
I had a choice of either I was going to stay here and make a commitment to a life of crime, or I'm going, and the point was I ended up, a recruiter came by, I don't know where he came from. He called me at the school, whatever, and he's like, hey, blah, 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 you want to go join the Marine Corps? And I watched the video and I looked at it, and I was 16 years old, and I was like, for me, it just represented a chance for me to get out of here. And for me, my dream was to always make it to Hollywood. So I figured if I never made it to Hollywood, I could at least say I made it to California, which was San Diego, which was Camp Pendleton. So at least I got out of Kansas City.
Right.
So
that was, they had a delayed entry program. So at 17 years old, I went to the Marine Corps. There you go.
I'm trying to think, Henderson. He gonna dodge bullets, but he don't want to go into no firehouse. He gonna dodge bullets, but he don't want fire.
Okay, but you know what?
He'll go. He'll run. You can shoot at me. You can shoot at me. But I ain't going into no building.
Terrence,
I draw the line.
Listen.
I draw the line at the building.
Terrence, listen to this, bro. This is the honest to goodness truth. Because when you go to the Marines, they're asking you what's your MOS? What do you want to do?
Right.
And I looked at the dude and I said, your job looks pretty nice. What's that job called that you do? In other words, this job that you got on a Marine Corps uniform.
Yeah.
Right.
You got on rank on your arm.
Yeah.
You sat inside an air-conditioned office.
Yeah.
See, everybody in the military don't have to be out there.
Okay.
You don't have to be out there being a grunt, running a tank. If you got a little bit of knowledge, you got a little bit of sense, you got some other things to offer other than just the ability to shoot a gun.
Right.
Okay.
Listen.
So what did you do while you was in the military?
I was an 015 when I was an office administrator. I did exactly
Nothing
what
wrong with that.
it's called.
Exactly what he did.
I did exactly what he
015.
did. That's
Okay,
what I wanted to do.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So when everybody was going out in the fields to take training to dodge bullets, I had to stay back and run the office.
Okay.
And I had to do all of the paperwork for it.
Okay. I see you cross the
You
leg.
said, you go get your,
Okay,
your
I like that.
benefits.
Therefore, when he said burning building, you said no.
At that, I just wasn't there yet. If I would have known what I know now,
Which is?
they don't do nothing.
They got it.
Man, come on, man.
They do a lot of shopping.
Always.
They shop, they grill,
That
they
price
cook,
chopper?
they do, man. They keep the neighborhood. They keep the money in the neighborhood. They do that.
Not to keep the money in the neighborhood.
They do.
Come on.
I love our fire.
I mean, and some of our best homies have become firefighters. Mm-hmm. When I saw B Rich become a firefighter, I knew it was wrong. I knew.
I see him. I said,
B Rich is a fire. B Rich up here cracking jokes. I can't be the one to go in here and get this motherfucker.
So now, you in the sheriff's department, but we got to get to a few things.
Okay, you want to know about the sheriff's department though?
No, I don't want to know about the sheriff's department.
Why not? You said you want to know how I became the sheriff's department? Because I was about to go to jail for child support, and the judge told me to not come back to my courtroom without the money for back child support. I said, well, Your Honor, I can't find a job. What do I need? What can I do? He said, well, I suggest you, he said, bring a toothbrush. I said, well, what is it that what you want me to do if I can't find a job? He said, I suggest that you rob someone.
What's what you
Yeah, he told me
Wait,
that.
so you had back child support for the only one kid you got a receipt for?
Nobody said that. I said I only got a receipt for one kid. I didn't say I only got one. See, you doing too much.
You doing too much math.
You doing too much
He
math.
said only add the one.
You doing too much.
Okay.
Keep up
Come
with
on.
it.
Got that.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So now he's telling you suggest to rob.
And so I was like, me being me, I'm like, what's your last name?
Where you live?
And she telling me to rob.
Yeah, where your house at? Yeah.
And he's like, Mr. Dodds, I suggest you leave my courtroom. Don't say another word. If you do, I'm going to hold you in contempt. Well, the deputy's walking me out. And I was like, he said, I think he might have said, well, we hiring. And I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. And so I'm like, how much they paying? And they actually had a $2,000 sign-in bonus.
Oh, yeah, you in there.
Back pay.
You in there.
Back pay. Back pay.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
So, wait. So I go. So it's 30 days until I come back. Mm-hmm. So I go, and at this time they really need officers. So they're really speeding up this process to get me through, to get me into law enforcement, or to get me as a deputy. So when I come back to court, I actually have on a uniform. Judge didn't think that was funny at all.
No, at all.
Judge
He
didn't
like
think,
that.
Judge thought. He warned me up front, Mr. Dodds, if this is your idea of a joke, if this is your idea of a joke, I'm like, no, sir, Your Honor.
I got a job. Here's that in my teeth.
And by the way, here, you got that toothbrush. I don't need it. You smell like you might need a little bit. Sorry.
Okay. So
That's
now
nice.
explain
Turn
to
it
me.
around.
For real.
Yeah.
That's a true story. I love telling that story.
I gotta hit one more part of being in the sheriff's department. Hurricane Katrina.
Oh.
Hurricane Katrina. You spent time helping.
I spent 2 months.
2 months. Oh, I wanted you to give. You spent 2 months down there. Tell me what was a couple of the memories that just stuck with you about that part.
Tell us where you was first. I can't remember.
I was in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay.
Biloxi, Mississippi, for those people that know how Mississippi or they know about, Biloxi is just right there on the coast, just right there, the ocean, right there. And it's just a strip that goes right here, and then there's another main drag from Mississippi that goes right there. So that's where we were. The thing that I think of, even said, if you say what do I think of most, is really smell. It's the smell. I think I told you one of the things that I saw just watching this latest hurricane that I saw happening was you'll see people go up and they're marking these X's on the door. But what those X's are marking how many people were in the house or how many people were supposed to be in the house, and this is how many bodies that they found in the house. You have to understand that I don't care. I have a strange way of thinking, and we as people have a strange way of thinking, because it really, I see rapid response going on with this hurricane, as it should be. It should be a rapid response. We shouldn't want things to take as long as they took during Hurricane Katrina. But bro, you had a lot of black people, and I don't even like saying black, you just had a lot of people that were stranded. And right now I hear, they're getting in there getting the people, but it didn't happen then. It was just a lot, man. One of the things that I had a problem with, I just had a problem with the lack of humanity.
Yeah.
In which, because you had people that were struggling, but you had people, you also had a group of people that were there. You're supposed to be enforcing rules and regulations, but you were somewhat kind of being somewhat abusive. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I was in, I don't mind saying, we were in Gulfport. Gulfport is right there to Biloxi. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that Gulfport Police Department got fired. I think everybody in that Gulfport Police Department got fired. I do believe that there was a story about that.
Okay.
And that was.
They should have.
Man, let me say, honest to God, man. For that 2 months I was gone, I called my mother every day crying. Now, you asked about my mother, and I kind of said something about me and my mother wasn't that close or like growing up. But notice that now that I'm older, now what am I saying?
You got the
Now what am I saying? Now I'm going back to mama. See, sometimes life don't always work the way the storybook tell us that it's supposed to work. And I think with our kids, we need to let our kids that life ain't always,
that storybook.
So you got to make it work. So luckily I had my mama to talk to. Man, I cried every day, bro. I promise. It was like, because for me it represented, for the first time in my life, it's like, I might not be able to do this.
Yeah.
This is a bit much for me, because it showed me a side of Mississippi that I thought
was gone,
didn't exist.
Yeah.
I told you the story.
Yeah, you did.
The brother said that I said in front of the police officer, he was talking like this, yes sir, and so the police officer said, here, you stay here with him, and he went over to talk with the other person. And then when he walked off, the black dude looking, oh man, I can't stand that mother. And I looked at him like you speak English?
Yeah.
You can really talk? And I said, dude, why are you talking like that? Why do you talk to this dude like that? He said, live? Live? What the hell you mean live? Man, you ain't gonna get no damn life because you out here hanging out with a girl. Man, you ain't get. He said, no, I didn't say that. He said, I said life. I said, what you mean? He said, my life. He said, my life, N-word. Yeah. He said, if you say the wrong thing to these people out here, you'll end up out there with them gators. It'll cost you your life. And when the officer came back, he said, okay, you can go. He said, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I did like this.
Yeah, boss.
I'm saying, in other words, I respect you. I understand why you did that, because to us, we wouldn't understand that.
Right.
We don't understand that survival of whatever you got to do, because to so many of our young, I wish the hell I would.
Yeah.
Hell, I would. And guess where you'd be?
Yeah.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
With them gators.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to end our live session, and we're going to finish up. All right, we here live, you know what I'm saying? We at 1739 Gallery with Uncle Jimmy Dodds. All right, we'll be right back.
Gonna be back.
Can y'all clap? Do something, make some noise. Damn. Y'all just setting up. We didn't charge y'all or nothing for this.
They gonna come for this.
Tonight's episode was brought to you in part by Wilson's Pizza and Grill and Jenna Klub TV. Our Facebook Live broadcast was brought to you in part by New Wall Street. Our musical guests are brought to you in part by Henderson Entertainment. Our live audience giveaways are brought to you in part by The Royals. Our venue partner is the Elegant 1739 Gallery. Our clothing partners are Truth, The Reason, and Brainiac 91. Our beverage partners are Drip Ultra Pure Water and Sweeties Teas.
We are back with Uncle Jimmy Dodds. Now, Uncle Jimmy, this is our opportunity to give oxygen. We don't say flowers. We don't knock nobody else to say flowers, but we give oxygen. Oxygen is an opportunity for us to breathe life into you, into people who are doing great things, people who are doing positive things and representing for our community. So please, if you're out there, follow in with us and let's give Uncle Jimmy some oxygen. See, we OGs, but OG is oxygen giver. So breathe it all in.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, breathe it all in.
Take it.
You know, I talked to Ariana about getting you an oxygen tank. She said you about right there. So we're going to get that too. We're going to get that. All right.
Well, they got nice little stylish bags.
Yeah, they
and
do.
stuff
They
now.
got the bag. You can rip it around.
Man, you know how you
A lot
wear the
of times
CPAP
they
machines?
tiny.
Uh-huh.
Man, one of my kids one night unplugged my CPAP machine. Seriously, bro.
They were trying to get you that wheel.
Bro. and it's like, it's a joke. Why you little? Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's move just a little forward because we got to talk about this. So you went from Wednesday roll call to Monday on TV.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Speak for yourself.
you was Monday on TV where?
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself on Fox.
Speak for yourself on Fox.
That's the dopest
All right.
career transition ever.
Yeah, but
So-
you don't understand. That was all God, though.
It was all God.
Yeah.
So let's talk about
Sheriff's
how
Department
did you-
fired me.
Sheriff's Department.
I've been fired for 11 months and 26 days.
Okay.
You had been.
I'd been fired for 11 months
Yeah.
and 26 days. I fought the firing, and they gave me my job. They had to give me my job back because I fought it through arbitration.
Right.
So I came back to work, and they took all my rank, they took my money, took
Wow.
everything, but said you can still have your job.
Ain't that something?
So, I and you seen the picture of Cat Williams with his hair all over his head when he got out of jail?
Yeah.
Well, they said this is how you look when you come back to work when the union gets you your job back. That's how I came back to work.
After how long you had been there?
16 years.
That's crazy.
And so anyway, after I came back down here, you didn't think I was gonna come back. You know, I kind of compared it to the movie Glory. Remember that part of the movie Glory where they brought Denzel back and it's like, ooh, lordy, this ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
They said they ain't gonna kill him, is they? You know what I'm saying? That's how it was, and they brought me back. And you know, they beat me, and I just let one tear come out. And they gave me that work. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the fact was, and I think if anything, man, honest to goodness, man, that this is where prayer comes in here. This is where faith comes in. And this is the one thing that young people need to understand, because so many times we think that when we going through something, oh, I need to take this, I need to do this, or I need to take control of something. Hey, man, you need to let go. You need to let God.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's one thing if people talk that, but honest to goodness, Mose, I've lived it. And that right there. And so what happened was, it's one thing, man, when your oppressors do something to you. But then it's another thing, man, when God sits up here and be like, you can't touch him, man. That's mine.
Yeah.
That's mine. See, y'all sitting up and mistreating him, and y'all didn't realize y'all was being entertained by an angel.
Yeah.
You understand me? And so it went from, you know what? I'm not going to be into that. And as a matter of fact, I was in L.A. when I resigned. I was done. You know, I respectfully, you know.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
you know, and that was that, you know. And when God puts all that out there, and I just had to say that, bro, because that was everything that happened through that. You know,
It had to be.
you know, so I mean, honestly, and to your oppressors to pull that off, you know. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
So-
Okay, come on now.
Talk to me about this statement.
Go ahead, sorry about that.
As you said that What is this statement, and you want to teach the youth about this statement? Get the bag at any cost. Because that's what a lot
What
of people
do I want
think.
to tell the youth about that?
Talk about that statement. That statement that you get the bag at any cost.
It's a tricky statement because, first of all, has the kid ever had the bag?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of kids that ain't never, ever. You got a lot of people. You got a lot of
That's what I was
adults.
about to say. You got a lot of
You got a
adults
lot of adults
who
to
ain't never
say,
had
if
the
I get a
bag.
chance, I bust it straight across the head.
Yeah.
If I get a chance
Yeah.
to get that bag, if it's worth it.
Yeah.
And society teaches you that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
to me, hey man, did you watch the Squid Games? Did you watch the Squid Games? That's what the
Yeah.
Squid Games is about.
Mm-hmm.
The Squid
Yeah.
Games is about, it comes down to
Dog eat
getting
dog.
that bag, dog eat dog, anybody
Yeah.
gonna kill anybody to get that. But the problem with that, see, we talked about this, the problem with getting the bag at any cost is what's the cost? So does that mean that the cost might be your soul? Hey man, I've seen people go after the bag and the cost was your friend's life.
Yeah.
I seen you go after the bag at any cost, and it was your loved one's life.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so we have to be really careful about saying go after the bag at any cost. You know, one thing real quick, I almost sent you this picture, but 2 days ago, I posted a picture of me in the hospital
I seen
a
that.
year ago.
I seen that. I did.
And
see
a
that.
year ago, I was in the hospital, had surgery,
Yeah.
in bad shape.
Yeah.
And the thing I realized was, I said that was when I realized what happens when you deal with stress in the workplace.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it affects you in different kind of ways. So once again, when you say get the bag, at what cost? Because sometimes there are those of us that go after that bag. There are those of us that have a job that's killing us every day. You know, then there are some people that leave a job, and when you leave that job, you look at them and they be like, they look like a burden's been lifted off of them. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway,
So can I?
That's for real.
Can I ask this? You
Yes,
know,
sir.
I hope
Yeah,
we can
sorry
talk
about that, man.
this. No, you do
No,
your
that's
thing.
for
'Cause
real, though.
I wanted that to come out.
It's
That was
true.
one of the things I written down. So I'll make sure we talk about that again because that needs to come out. But I want to
excuse me,
ask you about the
excuse
statement.
me.
Well,
What does it cost a man? What does it cost a man to gain the world but lose his soul?
Yeah.
See, what I think a lot of young people don't realize is, hey man, whether you realize you got a soul or not, you do have a soul.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So for real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all good. You know, you made a statement, and tell me if you don't want to talk about this, but you made a statement when we was talking. You said, you know, you had experience with something like Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? They owned all your masters. You see what I'm saying? And that's part of getting the bag sometimes. Now, I don't know if you want to talk about it, you know, but I had to ask you that.
Well, that's a good analogy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy. Truthfully, man, you hear about it all the time. You hear about some young person wanting to get into the industry, and due to the fact that you want to get into the industry, you'll sign any contract, you'll do anything to get that contract, and you'll more so hope that times will get better. You'll hope that your receipts will produce whatever, but the fact of the matter is, so many times, everything that I did, everything that I've done at Fox has a Fox watermark on it.
Yeah.
Everything I did at Fearless has Fearless and Jason Whitlock's name on it. Okay? So those are my masters. Anything that I show you I did got that name on it. So who really got played? Who
Yeah.
did what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A man all by myself?
How did
Amen. What?
what had
So-
to happen for you to realize that you had entered into a situation that wasn't ideal? Because you didn't. I'm assuming you didn't know right away.
Yes, I did. You know. You know.
Yeah.
But you will take a chance on something because truthfully, you know what, you'll take a chance on it because if God didn't put it there for me, If it wasn't meant for me to take it, it wouldn't have been put there for me, for that opportunity to take. See, because like I said, you have to learn from everything. I mean,
Right.
I couldn't be here. You wouldn't have me here today if I didn't go do that and be able to come back. I mean, you have to look at what it was I did.
Right.
I mean, because it's one thing if somebody puts you in a position to not succeed, but you keep on, rising to the top. You understand? And sometimes that makes people mad sometimes. When people are setting out to see your demise and you just keep on, and they can't like, damn, why he keep doing that?
Yeah.
Because I'm blessed and highly favored, damn it. That's why, okay? But you don't know nothing about that. And so that's what that was. I mean, bottom line was you have to, and see, you asked about it. It comes a point that you have to ask yourself, what's my worth?
Yeah.
What is it? How much is my self-worth? How much am I going to let you talk to me? How am I going to let you talk to me? At what point am I going to say, it's not really worth that? At what point am I going to realize that me getting my guts cut open from stress is not worth it? Honestly, man, I'm more at peace being back at home, sitting up here having the conversations you and I had, talking about doing something, helping some kids, and that's doing something with your life, man. Honestly, and so when you ask about getting the bag, man, I'm actually here. Not saying I'm not here to get the bag, but I don't need that bag.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't need that bag. I'm back here to do what I need to do, but I'm also, what good does it do me to take everything that I've been blessed with and not be able to hand this out, to these little young kids? Yeah. And the one thing that most of these young kids is missing, man, come on, man. Come on, how many young kids out here, Moses, that don't have a father around here, man?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
A whole lot of them.
So if I can say something, because most importantly, hey, man, believe me, I used to tell my officers, man, there's nothing that you can come to me with. It's not there's not a problem you can come to me with that I ain't been through.
Right.
And I mean that. And I've been physically abused. I've been mentally abused. I've been sexually abused. I was abused and told my parents and didn't do nothing about it. I had a family member that touched us. So I'm saying to our kids, that happens. You don't, and man, we talk about our young men in jail. Do you know how many of our young men are in jail that have been victims of sexual abuse?
Yeah.
Woo, got quiet. It got real quiet because we don't like to talk about that. We don't like to talk about that because we as a black man, we don't like to talk about that. But what's one of the first things we'll cause about? You mother? Yeah. We as a black man, we'll tell a man real quick, man, I was just listening to a DMX, love DMX. Mm-hmm. But in the beginning of a song, make me lose my mind. Oh, you niggas been to jail before.
Yeah, he does.
Bro, why do we say that? Why would we as a man say that? But that's how. Mm-hmm. And then we have that in our mind, and we can never, ever, ever recover from it. Women talk about how they go through sexual assault, and they never recover from it. What about men?
I couldn't imagine.
That's true. Uncle Jimmy, we
Damn,
can talk
just got real,
for
huh?
days. You got real.
No, it's good.
We can talk for days, but we got to wrap it up. T-Money is, hitting me with them songs. So I had a couple questions just to kind of wrap it up for you and then go. First, since a certain person is in the audience, Mr. Terrence Hennessy here, I got to ask you about Live at the Gym.
You better ask me about Live at the Gym. You better ask.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold it. Go ahead, ask, because I got a question about Live at the Gym.
Talk to us about Live at the Gym. You had something going on with a few people here, and I don't want to tell it,
man.
But talk to us about
Live
that.
That
was
before
its time.
Once again, and so you have to understand this, man. We're talking about life, bro. I lived a life that was before its time. All of us, man. We was just before. I mean, Live at the Gym was something that we did. First of all, just imagine doing something and asking people to come together and work for free. Ask people to come together and work at a project free. Live at the Gym was an accumulation of talent that we once a month put on a show, and what we did, it was kind of like Living Color meets Saturday Night Live. and we did skits, and I mean, we also had talent. We had Janelle Monáe.
Shout out Janelle.
You know, I mean, but this is before this is this is young Janelle.
Yeah.
This is, you know. By the way, shout out to Janelle's mama, Janice.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
You look good.
No, wait a minute. No, Janice. No, look. Bootsy, I don't mean that like that. No. I'm saying Janice's class of 1981.
I didn't say, none of us thought about
I'm
that.
just saying y'all went too far.
Not
pretty,
y'all.
Yes.
Not y'all.
Yes.
She pretty.
Yes, very. I mean that's us. So y'all.
Hey man, listen.
Go ahead, man.
We ain't gonna go.
Keep going, man.
We
Keep
gonna
going.
go there. All right.
Keep going,
So
man.
we talked about live at the gym. You know, now I got to get through because.
But hold on. But Live at the Gym was a great show. Had great people. Melvin Duran, Terrence Henderson. Can I ask one thing real quick? Hey man, did y'all really have a casting session and have a 913 phone number? And had people have an audition for this show, and y'all was dressed up in suits, and they thought that y'all was from Hollywood. And everybody from Kansas City.
They did that.
Did y'all really do that, man? Wait a minute, hold it. Because you know who that is. That's Melvin Duran, right? Yeah, we did that. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And no, because what they did was it was their game plan. Is what they planned on doing.
Yeah.
That they set out with the plan, and it came out to a beautiful thing. I mean, and we ended up with Jesse Powell. We ended up with the dude that does the Irish Spring commercials with the deep voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, man, it was a great show, man. The little ugly boy that danced real good.
Who is that?
Who's that little ugly boy? Oh, okay. See, I didn't know he was gonna say his name.
Bobby J.
You
Oh, wow.
You gonna repeat it on the mic.
Come on, man.
Boy, she's something else.
Come on,
She's
man.
something else. Ben, you see what she do? Oh man.
You can't just be
Okay.
throwing stuff out there like
Okay.
that. And I can...
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Bobby.
People
Okay.
got that meme
Sorry
of
to
watch
that
me
man.
whip, or watch me nana.
I'm sorry to that man.
We gotta
Let's go,
get
man.
out
I'm
of
sorry,
here. We
man.
gotta
Let's
get out of
here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because we still got a performance by Miss Kim Keys that we gotta get to.
She is
good.
cold.
Oh man, listen to me.
Let's
I
get
say
Miss
this, don't nobody else say,
Keys.
but I say this. You know what I'm saying? She's the queen of Kansas City.
Yes.
Definitely
You know what I'm
is,
saying? I
man.
say that all the
love
time.
Yes,
She go.
for real.
And her
Hey.
new album is out, Love Makings of Me, on all streaming platforms. You got
By the way, man, before you, hey man, if I would have had a camera to see how you googled and slobbered when she started singing, that's my favorite song.
Yeah, well, you know.
But bro, that was not becoming of you,
That's
bro.
why I did that back there.
That was not becoming of you.
Well, but you want to tell everybody about it now.
I mean,
Boy,
It- it-
but I didn't say
inquiring
nothing
minds
about when you
wanna know.
came back around and said, boy, I didn't know that's who sung that song. I didn't
No, I didn't know. Oh.
you had heard the song before.
Yes.
He back there drooling too. Now he wants
Yes,
to tell about me.
that's true.
I mean,
Okay,
that's
Keys
what it
is
is, you know.
She's
Amazing.
cold
Amazing.
with
She
it,
can go.
She's
honestly,
amazing.
man.
I'm so glad
Casey's
she's here.
on.
We in for a
So
treat.
last question. You got the attention of the whole world for 20 seconds. T Money gonna count you down in the camera. Don't tell us what you're gonna do. Look in there and say it what you're gonna do. You got the attention
am I
of the
gonna do?
whole world for 20 seconds. What would you say? What would you do? Give us the commercial. 20 seconds. Where you at, T Money? He said you there. He counting you down. He gonna count you down 20 seconds. Give us the commercial. 20 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming soon to you, we're going to have a show called Uncle Jimmy, the Uncle Jimmy Show. It's going to be a show talking about any and everything that we want to talk about. It's going to be something that we're going to be able to be, something that we're going to be able to be proud of. Got a show called Jimspiracy. Go to YouTube and find it. And hopefully it's going to be something we're going to do here in Kansas City, and we're going to be able to keep Kansas City on the map. 20.
Let's go.
Love it.
20. Let's go. That was smooth.
Hey,
Uncle Jimmy, I
Uncle
see
Jimmy,
you.
we appreciate having you here today, man. Please, y'all, let's give Uncle Jimmy one more round of oxygen, please.
Y'all could have let my theme music play a little bit.
Your
for me,
theme music? You got theme music?
Hey, don't worry, Ben gonna play your theme music when we come out. He gonna get to it. You know
He'll
what
be
I'm saying?
ready. DJ
Hey.
Ben Rich. I know he got you.
Be sure to come. Well, your brother is a beast. Hey, be sure to come out next week.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait, am I holding it like it's a drink?
You been sipping it like that too.
All right, hey, be sure to come out next week and carry the culture with us right here. Next week, we welcome the 1739 Gallery owner, Steve Hooks, on the couch.
Steve Hooks.
All right.
Come on.
So, be
Steve
sure to come out. You sure can.
Senior.
Because no, for real, I got some Steve Hooks stories. Bro.
You sure can.
Bro,
Hey.
for real.
No, I'm telling
You
you.
I got
know-
some little Stevie Hooks stories.
Cause you know, cuz
I
I'm
got a
trying to
seat
play
for
it
you
all
right there.
smooth and cool.
Oh man,
I got a seat for you right there.
Whoa, bro.
All right.
Well, you know what? I don't want to do that, man.
I got a
we
seat
just
for you
had a
already.
conversation, and
I got a seat for
Steve
you
and I's
already.
we on good terms.
He got gonna be
We
on
on
better
good
terms
terms.
next week.
Oh man, I can't miss this.
Yo, I am Coach Mo.
And I'm Jabrelle Jenee. I thought you
Together,
with that.
we are culture
keepers.
We love you,
We appreciate you.
and we thank you for coming out with us tonight. Do not forget,
Yes.
First Fridays here at 1739 this Friday. All right. Hey, before we leave, I got to say thank you once again for coming. You know, appreciate you being here.
It was
Cannot
nice.
wait to see the Uncle Jimmy show coming.
Hey man, it's
Can't
happening.
wait
It's
to
coming,
see
man.
that. Can't wait to see that. And I'm going to ask you on film in front of everybody, you know, can we get you back? Because we got a lot of things that we didn't talk about, so we'd love to have you back after the show.
Man,
starts
you
and
know
all
what? I have to come back because on the for real kick, man, you got some things you're doing with your kids, and I really told you I wanted to be a part of that. And
I
mean
love that.
And I'm saying that in front of everybody. So,
Okay.
you know, you go back and tell the kids, hey man, we got Uncle Jimmy.
got Uncle Jimmy
Hey
coming.
man, I'm good.
You don't even
There we
gotta
go.
wait for that.
Because I guarantee a couple of them is probably mine anyway.
Well, you know,
And you definitely, you gotta have receipts if you come to the school.
I
They don't let just
do
anybody
have
walk
one
out.
running around the building today. I said, Jimmy! I mean, wait a minute. That's not his name.
That ain't funny, man. Let me stop them. Wait a minute, hold it. Look out there and see.
Hey,
Look out there and see which one is
My
a
school counselor back there, he knowing exactly who I'm talking about. Mr. Dewey, he back there like, boy, now you said something, Jimmy. He sure does remind me.
Let's bring Kim on. Where's she
Let's
at?
get it, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all coming. We out. Hey, do not leave. We have a treat. The amazing Kim Keys is going to bless us for a performance. You will not want to miss this.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.